Welcome to When I Fell in Love with Hip Hop STL. I'm your show host, Israel Picasso. We tuning live from St. Louis, Missouri. Today's guest is, can you tell the people who you are and where you from?
Yo, what's good? Your boy DJ Rocks representing that Rapalot mob type. I'm in Houston right now.
Okay. So where you from though? Can you tell the people where you from for those that don't know who you are?
Yeah, so I was born in St. Louis.
Wow, you was born in St. Louis?
Yeah, I was literally born in St. Louis. Moved to Chicago like a year or two after I was born. And then Chicago, I was there for like 5 years. Then to LA, Houston, bro. I've been moving around the country.
Right. So like with you growing up, and moving around the country, like what type of things you experience, like what type of lifestyle you live, like you was always on the go, like I'm talking about, like before you was, Rap a lot rocks, like what type of things did you experience? Like did you have a good childhood, bad childhood?
All right, so start from the beginning, bro.
Yeah, let's get going.
So single parent, it was just me and my mom, growing up after like I was a year old. Then it was just me and mom, grandparents for a few years. Then we moved to Chicago, bro, and mom was always at work. School really wasn't my thing. Like I couldn't focus. I found a love, bro. I stopped like 3 times. We were north suburbs, but I spent most of the time down in the city, or pretty much down southeast, sometimes west. I was all over. I had my early teen were like really heavily drugged. So it was more about getting high than going to school,
Right. So when did you fall in love with hip hop?
Bro, I've been doing music now for 23 years. Honestly, I would say, man, early 90s, bro. For real, just watching the scratch on the record, listening to different records. That's what I knew, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
My life.
Right. So like, can you recollect the time that you felt like, okay, I got the stent for this music thing, like, and I'm gonna do this music? Like, when was the first time you knew you had the gift, the gift of gab?
Well, I was in band at an early age, so it wasn't necessarily hip hop that great way, but the type of musical genre has really appealed. I had like when I was in band, I was in band for like 5, 6, 7 years. I was clarinet, and I just always had a knack. So it's like the first time I picked up an instrument was really the first time I fell in love.
Mm, mm.
I, I, yeah. Nah, fourth grade.
Right.
And that's when it was like, oh, bro, I just had a natural talent. And then that's like, yeah, I knew that's what I wanted to do. It was just a matter of the process to get there, and I couldn't find the right track for a lot of years. It's crazy, bro.
So when you did get there and you became DJ Rocks, what was the first record you spent?
Oh shit.
If you remember, yeah, I'm taking you back.
Oh man, so I got the turntables when I was 17. First record up, probably Big. Honestly, I think
Probably what?
probably Biggie or Tupac. Because I bought both those records at the same time. I just can't remember which first.
Right.
Oh, that's way back.
Yeah. That was the essence, though. That's when it all started. That's when you fell in love with the craft, with hip hop. So we're gonna move on, man. Can you explain to the people, man, how did you get involved with Rapalot, man?
So coming to Houston, bro. I've always been heavy in the music scene, underground, like Chicago and LA. I really didn't move around too much because there wasn't enough of what I was looking for. But I've always been making beats, recording people. I always felt that you had to move out of your city, you know, to get where you want to go. You can't. I mean, you can grind on it, just doesn't happen over forever because you're from there. Knows you. Um, but when you come in, like I moved to Houston 3 years later. During that time, I was studio, bought a, like, went through the motions, building a portfolio. I hadn't started yet, and then T Wayne opening a recording studio. He was on the north side. I saw it on. I was like, "Yo, I'm up." So ended up going to his, having kind of an open mic. At the time, I was free analog mastering on Facebook, which was doing pretty good. I was doing it every week on Friday, and I played a couple of weeks while I was there at his opening. I'm doing the free mastering, and it's like Fred, the producer. Met Wayne, met a couple other people, and then the next day I got Rapalot like, hey, we heard you do this, like up to the studio, we want to talk.
Right, right, right. That was
And
I know that was a crazy feeling though. I know.
just like that, like pop out one time, call the next day. That's history. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. So like what was your first impression of like Jay Prince?
Uh, man, Jay is like essence, bro. Like I look up because of everything that he's done about the hip hop scene. So it's like, man, the first that it was natural. Um, I just so much level. That's when it was kind of like, wow, the reality is here. Like this is real life, bro.
Yeah, yeah, okay. So let me ask you, man, what do you think about today's era of hip hop?
It's changing right now. What I've noticed is I've been remaking old school classics. I think that it's a point of change as far as the sound. You know what I'm saying? Like I think the evolution is coming, but it's a big circle. Like you're making a lot of that people like, oh, and artists and the crowd is like, it's the whole combined. So I think that's a direction sound is going, which is great. We need it.
Right, right, right. So as far as you being an A&R, what advice can you give to up and coming artists as far as being successful?
Like so when I'm out there, I do. I probably hit a. I'm always just looking for that. The best thing to do for like up and coming artists is stay consistent.
Mhm.
Um, really just keep making records. I'm looking when I feel I got a built-in itch. Like I can really pick out. Like I'm a good man. I can hit it on the head. Something about an artist at the stage. They just have it. Like you can feel it. Like when I'm zoned in, I'm looking at the artist up on stage. Can this person entertain 50,000 people hour and a half? Am I gonna see this whole thing? Am I gonna want to come back and see? There's a whole I'm looking for, but just keep making records and like get your opinion, and your sound's got to be like your sound quality. That's a big thing. Everybody misses, bro. Like, their sound quality, professional. That's a big problem. Yeah, put yourself together, bro.
Right. So This next question I'm gonna ask you, man. You also an engineer, man. What type of people you recorded in the studio, man?
Yeah, I've been fortunate. Like I was in the studio with R. Kelly. I've been in a
You
bunch of
said R. Kelly.
yeah, a bunch of Chicago artists. Been in the studio with, oh man, just countless. And then down in Houston, it's like I've recorded Bun B, Graph, Propane. Um,
Okay,
it's a
Bun B,
long,
one of my favorites.
yeah, it's a long list. They just keep stacking up. I've been blessed, bro. Like I really have. The sound like quality is really good right now. So it's everybody's drawing attention, and I got people that are up and coming, bro. That I see like there's a few superstars in the mix. Like the next couple years, they'll really be at a spot. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like real shit. It's crazy because it's like I'm gonna watch that bud and be able to see that. Like even my producer Rage, like he's on his way to be a superstar right now. He's doing tracks with Lil Baby and Sleazy World. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Right. So what would an artist got to do, to get involved with people like that, though?
Um, if you're really working, like I do a lot of. Hold on one second, bro. These dogs are crazy. No, my fault, my fault. So the big thing to be able to work with them is like, yo, you have to be consistent with your work. If they see you outside, or if you're hitting up their DM or this, that, and the other, like you gotta understand, like the people that are really moving, shaking, they got hundreds of people hitting them up. You know what I'm saying? And it's like sorting through it. But it's if you stay consistent and outside, you know what I'm saying? And then you got to network, bro. Like that's what a lot of people miss in this. Like you have to be outside networking. Like somebody knows somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
or that person, or in the studio with this person or that person. There, that network is there. You just have to connect the dots. Like somebody
Right.
knows.
It's a pecking order, basically.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. Like I always got my ears open. I'm always listening to producers. I'm always listening to artists. All these showcases, like, bro, I can tell you who's like, oh, this is top five, this is this, that, and the other. But it's easy to get in
Yeah,
contact.
I definitely was gonna ask you that too. That's one of my questions. But before I ask you that, I'm gonna ask you about what do you think it takes to for an artist to break a record?
DJs, like,
I feel the same way. I feel the same way.
like people lose it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm from the old school, bro. I'm 40 years old. You know what I'm saying? But it still applies. Like, we have a like the nightlife is there, bro. If you network with the DJs, like that's how I got records on the radio right now, bro. It was, you network with the DJs. I record, we did the beat, like this, that, and the other. This person that's on Sunday nights really loves that. Shout out Michael Watts. He likes this joint. He's gonna put it in his mix. Now you got that. You gotta. It's all about the DJs, bro. And it's sad to see a lot of the artists don't network with them. But man, my phone's full of DJs. Like I'm working close with them. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna. That's how you break records, bro. DJ record pools. You got 200 DJs involved. Like shout out Go DJs, High C. Like these people, it's crazy. OG Ron C. Like their network of DJs is ridiculous. Shout out to the Chop Stars, everybody, bro. And it's like you got to get in and network with these individuals. Like it's all a business. What people don't understand is like this is a business. It's that, but it's like networking and building those relationships is key. Uh, that's DJs are everything, bro. That's how you break.
Right, right. I agree. I agree. Now, with you being a part of Rapalot Records, how do you feel, or what's your take on Takeoff losing his life in the hands of mob ties, or whatever the case may be?
Yeah, man. It's sad that this happened. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those situations that it's like things happen. It's unfortunate. Rest in peace, Takeoff. I don't know the
What's up,
stipulation
Takeoff?
there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't have nothing to do with even seeing anything. But it's one of those things where it's like it's sad, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I just it gets me choked up because it's like, bro, it's just it's sad that we lost somebody like that.
Right,
It
right.
really,
So, man, yeah, we're gonna get back to that top five. So, what's your top five favorite artists or favorite DJs, if you have any, that inspired you or that you feel like you want to work with or have worked with
I
or
mean,
just listen to?
man, top five DJs and top five artists. Top five DJs. I mean, I really love the Houston's in no order, but it's High Seas a favorite, like Candlestick's dope, Holly Grove's awesome, Ron C.
Mm.
Uh, then you got Michael 5,000 watts. Like I'm
Yeah,
real,
Michael Watts. Okay.
you know
Yeah,
what
you naming some
I'm
legends.
like. I'm real big on the OGs, so it's one of them things where it's like, mm, yeah, they're killing. And on the artist side, bro, there's so many really good ones. Like, um, a lot of the ones that I've recorded that I've been looking at for a long time, like shout out to Baby Sam. Baby Sam's got a few in the catalog. Um, ESG can freestyle his ass off.
Are you recording ESG?
Yeah, yeah, we've done some records.
Who
Him and
else you record, man? What? Get the people some names. Drop some names, man, if you can.
well, right now, like I'm really Mike Major. He's hard, man.
Okay, Mike Major. Okay, I'm gonna have to
He
check
is
him out. Who?
he is off the chain. It's MAYJOR. He opened up for Lil Wayne last night. We had the after
Oh,
party.
okay. Wayne. Okay, he opened up for Wayne last night. Okay. What's up with Finesse? You didn't record him?
I haven't recorded Finesse yet. Jeff records him. They got a
Yeah.
good.
Oh, so he recorded in the studio you in though or not?
He records at Takeover. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I'm over there too. He records over there, and yeah, he did. I think he did all of Finesse's first album. But
Okay.
no, I recorded him yet. But I love his voice, bro. That man can make some hits.
Right. Hey, so like I know you got like a crazy little Rapalot story. Like, can you give me one? Like one that you remember, or you can, that stand out to you?
Yeah, so Jazz, me and Jazz reopened Hippie.
Jazz Prince.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So I'd been putting in work at the main studio, which was Takeover. Like literally, I was working like 60 hours a week in my full time job when I had one, and then I was going to the studio every day and like putting together there this $1 million board, and it wasn't working. So I was really putting in work in the studio, getting it tightened up because it had not like it wasn't running right. Um,
Damn, you was on $1 million machine.
yeah, yeah, okay, for a while. So I got it running. I ran a session on the board with it was Heavy Camp at the time. Under
Black
CMG.
Johnson now.
Yeah, yeah. I was recording one of his people. Then after that, like Jazz had text me an address one day and just said meet me here, and lo and behold, it ended up being the Mike Dean's original recording studio, the first Rapalot studio that Jay got, and it was called the Hippie House. It still is. So Jazz and I opened that door. It had been open in like 20 years, and this is where Tupac recorded, Biggie recorded, basically any artist from the 90s, like that was anybody had recorded in this building, and you could feel it when you walked in. It was like the building hadn't been touched in a bunch of years. Like nobody had been in there since Mike Dean left. Like they locked it up, and it just got filled with all types of stuff. But when you walked in, bro, it was like a completely different energy. You're just like you can feel like the essence of all the people that have recorded there. That was probably the most memorable moment. And then on top of that, meeting Jay there and being there with Jazz and a different generation of the Prince family is like it's epic, bro. It's a feeling you
Right.
can't.
So basically, the Prince family treat you like you one of the family, like you one of them.
I mean, everybody's family, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just, I'm fortunate I put in work, you know what I'm saying? So when you put,
Hmm.
yeah, like I'm out here, bro, I can't even tell you all the stuff I do. Like I'm outside just hitting these
Yeah,
art competitions, making beats, putting these albums together. Like I'm sitting on like right now like 150 records. Like I
150 records. So who you got on some of the records? If you can name somebody.
we got Baby Sam, ESG, we got 1501, well old 1501, Smoothie,
Yeah, G.
F Smoothie. I got Mike Major Records. I got let's see, DKE Author. Shout out DKE Author. He's under YEMG, signed to Jazz and Atlantic Records. And boy, is moving and shaking. I've been recording him like crazy. He got the voice of, I don't know. Look for him, DKE Author. Next few years, if not the next year, boy's going up. Atlantic's getting ready to push him.
Right.
Let's like I said, Poppy. I got a whole list, bro. Red Taught You is nice. Mir Stacks. I got this one artist. Her name's Robin J. She's been rapping for like 6 months. We put her with the good team, and bro, the first record that she recorded over here, I was like, whoa. And she
Right. Right.
like 2 times. She's got everything. Like I see in the next few years, she's gonna be somebody huge. Um, man, yeah, there's a bunch. Shout out D Raw. He used to be on 1501 as well. Um,
Hmm.
yeah, man, there's Kenny
So
K.
what's next for you then, man? What's next? What you got going on? Like Ford, you got any spots you finna events or DJing spots you finna be doing?
Well, right now I think I'm getting with a couple of the big name DJs, and I'm gonna send out a pack of like 30 records. Put together a mixtape, a Houston mixtape, with what Rage did with beats and any beats that I did, and start sending those out to the DJs and get the feelers. You know what I'm saying? Out of those 30, have help picking out like 15, uh, and really drop an album that's like it's not gonna skip. You know what I'm saying? Like every one of them, you're gonna be like, oh, it's that time. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
There's not gonna be any I don't like this song. It's like, no, you just let that one play. We haven't had one of those in a long time. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting them too, bro. I got hits. I got hits. It's crazy. It is. It's like it's not believable. But I'm looking, man. I'm trying to get the label together. Honestly, we got a business plan together, looking to get a label deal. I think we'll
Oh
get.
yeah, yeah. So what will it take for an artist to be involved in something like that? What you talking about?
Man, I'm honestly, bro. I'm looking for superstars. Like That's it. If you're putting in the work, if this is your full, like you have your full commitment is music. You know what I'm saying? Like, show me how bad you want it.
Hmm.
Into the studio, record. Like, if this is your life, bro, you got to put everything on. Like, this is my life. Everything's on this right now. You know what I'm saying? I've never worked harder in my life than I am right now, and I do it day
Respect,
out
respect.
without anything. It's like, hey, bro, I got a family, I got kids, I got mortgages. It's like you gotta do it.
That's
But
real.
I'm always looking, bro. That's it. If like for some reason I just know like I can check it out and I'm like, yeah, that's something I can take like a raw form and sculpt it. You know what I'm saying? Like there's just something I can tell. I'm like, okay, this might not be it for you. Like that song or that beat might not be it, but let me
But you
get
still got it. You still got potential.
exactly. It's like let's see
Right.
if we can build on that. Like people send me countless records, and it's like some of them are like just like, yo, you just got to keep making records, like just keep making, and then send your best ones. And other ones, I'm like, okay, there's a little potential behind the voice. Now let me check out the person. You know what I'm saying? That's
Right, 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 right. That's real. That's real. So what's like a ticket like for a motherfucker to book you?
oh man, the studio. I'm not expensive, bro. I give you everything. It's only $50 an hour at my private studio, and I mix and master. Like everything is ready to leave by the time you leave. I'm not expensive, but I'm really trying to just make sure that everybody's got that good sound quality. You know what I'm saying? Like I could probably charge 100, plus. Who knows? But it's one of
Hmm. I'm looking at your studio equipment now. It look like yeah, you can charge what you just said you can charge.
oh yeah, bro. I got my sound.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, that shit look exclusive.
I've really like developed a new kind of sound that it's what's drawn me aside from the rest. You know what I'm saying? Like I created my own sound right now. Yeah,
Hmm.
it's official, bro.
Okay, okay. So like, you got any merch, anything, anything you want to represent? Any sponsors?
Yeah, my company is Hot Sit. We got all kinds of merch that's getting ready to drop. The website's getting finished right now.
And what hot? Can you tell the people what hot sip represents? What that stand for? What that mean?
Can't incorporate hot shit, so you got to be Hot Sit.
Okay. That's tight. That's tight.
But yeah, that's the brand. So we got a couple things that are ready to go. I'm just lining up the ducks. You know what I'm saying? Getting them all in a row.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay, man. Okay. Well, you got any shout outs to anything you want to do before we get out of here?
Yeah, no, I appreciate you, bro. Just hit me up. I know we've gone back and forth a few times, and it's good to finally connect because I haven't been back to St. Louis and probably
Oh yeah, maybe I can. Maybe I can get you out here.
yeah, for real.
Nah, for real. And then look, I got a couple records for you. I want you to check out.
Yeah, all you gotta do is hit the email hotsitllc@gmail.com. Also check me out. You gonna put the Instagram on this or is this
Yeah,
live?
yeah. Go ahead. Yeah. Tag your Instagram. Yeah. Let the people know everything. How to get in touch with you via social media. Everything.
Yeah, you can touch me on Instagram. It's at HO SIT underscore rocks ROX underscore CEO, and that'll pop up. It's Rapalot for life. Um,
Everything. Check out. You fuck with him.
oh, that's my homie, man.
Yeah,
Shout
that's
out.
my boy. I be seeing him on Instagram. I fuck with him. He be on all bullshit.
That's like my OG, bro. Me and him started like he been with Rapalot forever, but he started doing his showcases like the first week that I was there, and he's like,
Yeah, I just seen him on a little thing with Boosie earlier.
yeah, yeah. He said, "Sit down, bro. Let talk to the people now." Rocks. I was like, "Okay, okay." Yeah, he's
Yeah. So what he got? He got a label now.
yeah, he started everything check out. He just got a label. He's put it together. He got his first artist. Shout out ETCO Jervy, I believe his name is. Little
Okay.
kid ready to go, 16 years old. Bacon's great at finding people, bro.
That's what's up.
Marley G. He found Marley G. Found
Yeah, yeah. Rest up, Marley G.
yeah, he found yeah, rest up.
Cause I be seeing him. He be stressing and shit. Like, yeah, y'all, rest up the little homie.
Yeah, no, Bacon's a real one. I
Yeah.
Bacon a long way, bro. Like yeah, he's real good people. Real good. Shout out the whole Prince family, man. I love them all. Nothing but love in the family. Shout out
Yeah.
my
So shout out to Houston, man. So what's the next look? What y'all got going in Houston, man? Like, what's going on? Like, for the people that don't know about Houston, like, what y'all
last
got to do out there?
last night. Wheezy was in town. Shout out
Okay,
Lil.
Wayne. What was going on with Lil Wayne last night?
He
I
was at
want to know. Shit.
House of Blues, and then after that, he was
Damn, that's the House of Blues. I ain't never knew what the House of Blues was. I know Pac was in that motherfucker.
yeah, yeah. And
Yeah.
he went after he did the after party at Capri. That was off the chain. It
You
was
was DJing or not?
there with the DJs.
Okay.
Wow. That was live, bro. And then coming up, like we got Summer Jams coming up. It's on May 20th. Waka Flocka is gonna be out here. The City Girls.
Okay.
A bunch of artists are gonna be on that lineup.
I'm saying, is you gonna be back there like with them, or are
Oh,
you gonna be like?
oh yeah, 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 100%. And then I mean, summertime is real buzzing. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I love about Houston. There's always a lot going on,
Right.
especially
Right.
during
How would I get, like, if I wanted to get involved with like interviewing some of them artists like out there?
I mean, I can plug you in with a few. You just have to tell me who you need. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just like, we're gonna talk offline, but we finna get out of here, man. I appreciate you coming on the platform, man. Once again, much gratitude.
Bro, I appreciate you.
Yeah, yeah. This is another episode of When I Fell in Love with Hip Hop STL. We out of here.
Deuce.